Hello everyone, today Thursday, March 25th, 2021. As you can see on my screen here, Avid Products 2021.3 just came out, and the biggest thing here we're glad to read finally, macOS Big Sur support, update and more. And I'm gonna go briefly through this article here from the Products Expert page, and then we're going to go officially into the Avid web page. So as you can see here, there are many things were added, of course, with this latest version. And above all, I'm looking at this right here already, the virtual MIDI keyboard. Finally, right, we can have a virtual MIDI keyboard so we can play MIDI directly through Pro Tools, like we do with other competitors, like you've been doing with GarageBand, Logic for many years. And you'll see right here where it will be found in the window menu or just doing the Shift-K website. You know, right, since November last 2020, so Pro Tools released a new dark theme mode, and there are some improvements. You know, it was not perfect when it came out, and I'm very glad here that, you know, it's kind of the priority, right, to make it work nicely. And we're gonna look into this later. So a lot of improvements on the Dolby Atmos, which is the biggest thing for Avid these days. And that's not really the right time to go over and talk about this. But so going through here, this list of improvements, you also find here, okay, different ways to now options to save and record MIDI output assignments. That's something that it makes more sense if you know already how to do MIDI and to work with MIDI, and something that I'll be happy to show right with other videos. I'm very happy here to read that finally the stereo M4A, the Apple lossless ALAC right files now may be imported and converted right to the current session audio file format, which is awesome, and it's been a while since we could do that. I also love already this bounce mix move improvements. Finally, we can also now go back and bounce the mix to MOV file, and it's not a public beta anymore. It's been a little troubles since Catalina. Now it's finally available. And here there's a big conversation about Pro Tools and macOS Big Sur. As you can see here, there's a full compatibility on Intel-based Apple computers. Okay, and you might want to read this, at your convenience. But you also notice here, right, that macOS 11 Big Sur is not yet compatible on Apple Silicon M1 computers, so the latest Macs Mini and laptops. They came out last year. Okay, I mean a few months ago, and latest 2020, earliest 2021. So here you want to read this very carefully. Of course, the biggest concern is also third-party plugins. That's another story. But Big Sur and Intel computers, it's okay now. And here also, right, just in case there's a good list of which Mac computers are supported with macOS Big Sur, and you'll find out here, right, that the oldest we can go now is 2020. Okay, Mac Mini. Anything above here it says that it's 2013 and above. You notice now that 2012 and 20, those models here, Mac Mini and MacBook Pros, they are not compatible anymore. Okay, they are, see, this is not compatible, supported on those following Macs that are capable of running macOS Catalina. And I'm reading here, now that's great news. Pro Tools subscribers, now they get 2 free IK multimedia plugins. So here, right, the Amplitude 5 SE and the T-Rex SE. Okay, and you can just go ahead, and if you don't know what they are about, you can read all this and you can download this. So it's a very good, full, rich article that you can access directly. Just search for Pro Tools 2020 2021.3 macOS. You'll see right here, right from Pro Tools Expert website. Now I'm going to here to the Pro Tools 2021.3, right, latest news from Avid, and here I see, right, the very first, right, of course, news is about the support for macOS Big Sur. And if we also click here, right, review Big Sur support, you'll see now right? All this, right? That all the, here Pro Tools first, Pro Tools, the free version, the standard version, as well as the ultimate version. Now here from 2021.3 are now available, compatible with the Big Sur on Intel. Not yet on the M1 processor, okay? So you see right here, we're talking about, okay, Big Sur version 11.2.3. Okay, so you must run Big Sur version 11.2.3 so that you can go now this way. And we don't know yet about the iOS 14, not available, I mean. Okay, native HD and HDX, the expensive advanced configuration, hardware configurations here, same story, okay? And same for the latest interface Carbon. And what else? And you might also want to read this more, right, at your convenience, okay, of course. So if I go back here, you also find access to all the other things that I kind of anticipated already. And of course, the biggest things, right, they also came out recently. They were there already since version 2020.11. Now, how do you get this version, right? So when you log into your account, your Avid account, obviously, okay, and you'll go to click your products, you'll find, right, all your products you might have there. It might be more or less than this, right? So right here now I'm into my Pro Tools here options, okay, and I have here 2021.3, and here, right, I have my installer, right, the latest installer 2021.3, okay, yeah. So you see, if you lose this, just click it again, yeah, view software, and then you'll find it. So 2021.3, that's Mac, okay. And if you want PC, just click Windows right here, okay. I'm gonna stick with Mac. And you want to download, right, definitely the installer, okay. So then you might want to also check some PDFs there, right. So here, news, 2021.3, reference guide, shortcuts, that's all documentation updated to the latest version. You might not need those Pro Tools drivers, okay. You might not need, right, this legacy download links, of course. And you might want to download those Pro Tools plugins. Okay, you want to double check here. As you can see, I don't see anything new there. Okay, it's still actually the same stuff from, a long time actually, from at least version 2019.12. So there's nothing new to download here. There's also kind of new recently though, the new latest version of UVI Falcon, right, the 2.1.2, and you might want to download that, right, with its own factory sounds. Okay, and it depends on the account you might have, the privileges and the subscription or not you pay for. You might have a chance here to download the complete bundle. Otherwise, you might have to pay extra for that. Okay, so that's one way to do it, right? Just go and click to download from there. Okay, like I said, the most important thing is definitely, this right here. Okay, cool. And another way though, is also going directly with, okay, right here. So you can go directly with your Avid Link. Avid Link is the app, right, that you'll find already installed on your menu bar if you already installed Pro Tools in the past, okay, recent past. Otherwise, you can go and download the Avid Link. It's very easy to find. I mean, it cannot be easier. Avid Link. You just go there, click, and download if you don't have it. And yep, very simple. Just go and download now. I have it already. I already logged into my account. You see there. And if you already have it, you know how it works. So you'll find there all your products, and this all the stuff that I have already installed or waiting for updates. You can see right here. No, it's what's new 2021.3 update. I could click there. I see this little error here on the Avid Link, also because Avid Link has been updated too. From 2020.10, now the latest version here is 2021. At least, the latest I could get now is 2021.2.1, which was there already, but I did not update it yet. I'm gonna do there, downloading, and this can be easily installed already. And I can also go ahead from there and yeah, see, and it's gonna open there. Installing. I'll wait until it's done. I see also in the meantime, okay, my 2021.3 has been downloaded directly from the website. Otherwise, I could do directly from here. I don't like to do from here because I like to copy and backup my previous original app. So I'm going to my Pro Tools applications, and this is my Pro Tools app right here. And what I like to do is first to kind of protect it, so I can kind of create here a packet, a compression, so I can zip it. Okay, and I'm gonna do it now. So this is gonna create a sort of copy of this app. I will keep it there, and then I can install a new one. So in case I want to go back to the old one, I still have it, right? Keep in mind another way also, if you don't want to wait this long, right? It might take a while here to compress it. It can also be just to simply copy and paste this app. So you can have here. Now I see my Avid link has been successfully installed and updated. 2021.2.1 is current, and I see right here, okay, I can also update from here. Like I said, I prefer to go manually. I'm gonna also raise the one I downloaded. I'm gonna go back also here quickly to my applications, Pro Tools, and what I like to do usually is also, like I said, to make a copy of this. So I'm gonna just here, so Option drag, otherwise you don't make a copy, you just create an alias. Option drag. I'm gonna copy this to another place on my computer. You see like this. So the copy is still going, and in the meantime here I have another zip one, so that means I have a backup just in case. And I'm gonna go ahead now to install the new one here, the new downloads. Cool. So at this point here I see my 2021.3 and all the relative other documents right here. Cool. All the new guidelines and everything you may need. Driver installers if you play with the HD drivers, hardwares, and of course licenses, right? So I'm gonna go now to install Pro Tools. Still downloading, almost ready. Pro Tools has been finally successfully installed. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna keep this into my for a backup to my computer, and I'm gonna go now to launch it. You'll find Pro Tools either on your dock at the very bottom here. I'm talking about Mac, obviously, or you can also find it into your applications folder. Okay. Shift Command A, I can go there, and on PC would be the kind of a very similar process, of course. And I'm gonna go down to find Pro Tools, and it's right here. I'm gonna Command I. I'm double checking here, 2021.3.0.170 from March 25th. Let's go and open it. Pro Tools is launching. As a new start graphic since the latest 2020.11. It's looking like this. Checking all the plugins. Running Pro Tools on macOS Catalina 10.15.7. I see now Pro Tools is showing the usual dashboard in dark theme mode. I'm gonna go to open one of the sessions. We're gonna go ahead with other videos, of course, to learn and find out more about the newest updates. See you guys soon.